Hello parents and students, hope you're doing well. This is a 4-minute marathon in skip counting. I want you to time yourselves for 4 minutes and see if you can get to 90 products. I'm not sure all of you are there, but fill in and let me know, send this back, let me know where you are, where you're skip counting. How quickly can you get through 2s through 10s? Knowing your multiplication facts in 4th grade is super important. You should have learned them in 3rd grade. We're going to have some division later on in 4th grade. You're going to have more division in 5th grade. If you don't know your multiplication facts, it's going to be really complicated for you. You should be able to get through your 2s through 10s in 4 minutes. I'm going to show you some strategies for learning some multiplication facts and doing your skip counting, but I want you to monitor yourself. Maybe you test yourself Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe you do it twice on Monday, but I want to get an idea of how many multiplication facts you can do in 4 minutes. So you don't need a multiplication fact paper. You can just use line paper and just start with your 2s through your 10s, and you make a column. Down one side. And then when you start the timer, I'm going to show you some strategies. The first thing you want to do is take the ones that you know are the easiest. So 2s, 5s, and 10s are the easiest. This is what you learned in 2nd grade. 3s and 4s might be next. And then I'm going to show you some strategies for 9s. And 6, 7, 8s, you're just going to have to practice. Your 7s are the hardest, so this is the hardest one. So 7s are hard. So when you start the timer, I'm going to do my 2s, my 5s, and my 10s first. That's going to give me 30 factors, or 30 products. And what I want to do is I want to put the total products here. So this is Friday today. So I'm going to put what my total products are in this box after 4 minutes. So, get a timer. Usually a phone will work. Go ahead and start the timer. And I'm going to count my 2s out first. 4, 6. Leave enough space in between so you can see that these are separate numbers between them. I'm putting commas as well. I'm going to do my 5s next. And I'm ending at 10 times 5. Here I end at 10 times 2. Now I'm going to do my 10s next. Okay, now I'm going to do the ones that, I'm going to show you my 9s last. I'm going to do my 2s and my 3s, or my 3s and my 4s. I'm going to go to my 9s. There's a pattern to our 9s that make it really easy. The pattern to our 9s is my next skip count, 2 times 9 is 18. See how I have this 1 and this 8? I'm going to start with the 2. It's 2 and 7 are the next one. So I went up with my 10s place, and I went down with my 1s place. Next one's going to be 3. What's one digit less than 6, or 7 is 6. And then we're going to do 4. What digit's less than 6? That's going to be, oh, put a comma in there. I'm wasting time. 5. Now, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes 8, 7, 6, 5 in my 1s.
Now I'm going to reverse each one of these numbers. I'm going to reverse this number. It's going to be 54. I'm going to reverse this number. 36 becomes 63. I'm going to reverse this number. 27 becomes 72. I'm going to reverse this number. 18 becomes 81, and then the last one is 90. Don't count on your fingers. We're going to be looking for patterns in here. Now I'm going to do my sevens next. My sevens is the hardest, but I've done all the easiest ones I could do first, and I still have 1 minute and 9 seconds left. So for my sevens, 7, 14, 21. This is 5 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why it ends with a 5 or a 0. That's why these ends with 5s or zeros. Make a mistake, just erase it. It says 7 times 8. This is the hardest one to come up with. 7 times 8 is 56. You're just going to have to memorize that. 7 times 8, 56. Here's 10 times 8. So I still have some time left, and I haven't really been rushing myself too much. So I have my 6s and my 8s left. I'm going to try my 6s. Again, this is 5 times 6, so that's why I get this 30 here. Here's 5 times 6 up here too. Oh, okay. How do I stop? There we go. Up. Delete. Done. Okay, so this is what my skip counting, this is 4 minutes. This is what my skip counting looks like. So how am I going to write my total products? So each one of these is a product of two numbers being multiplied together. This is actually 2 times 1, which is the same number, so we don't really consider 2 times 1. This is 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. So instead of having our multiplication table, which is not really an accurate way of representing numbers for multiplication, and I'm not going to get into explaining that, but it was good for a little while, but now we're getting into where we can make a table extremely quickly in 4 minutes. This is 2 times 5, 2 times 6, okay? So all my 6s are, you know, in the same order as they would be normally in a multiplication table, but now I'm just leaving the table out. I'm just writing down the products. And these I'm keeping in my head. So that's what these represent. 5 represents 1 times 5. 10 represents 2 times 5, or 2 5s. 3 times 5, 4 times 5, 5 times 5, 6 times 5. 7s, 1 times 7, 2 times 7, 3 times 7, 4 times 7, 5 times 7, 6 times 7, 7 times 7, 8 times 7. This is the one you have to memorize. 8 times 7 is the hardest. 7 times 8, 8 times 7 is 56. Now, let's go back to how to determine the total products that I have on the paper. If we count all the products from 2 to 20, there's 10, because this is 10 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing for the 3s, the 4s, and the 5. So my 2s over here, I have 10 products. In my 3s, I have 10, because I got all the way to the end here. In my 4s, I have 10, and my 5s, I have 10. Now, down here, I don't have 10. I'm missing some over here. So I'm just going to count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 products there. So we're going to do some column addition on this side. In my 7s, let's say I get something wrong here. I cannot count that. So if you get an incorrect answer, you have to take that out. These are all correct. So instead of having 9, I still have 10 here. In my 9s, I have 10. And in my 10s, I have 10. So I'm taking all my rows, and if I go out to tens in each of my rows, don't go beyond 10. Don't do that. You only need to know till tens. I'm going to add up all my tens and come up with a number, a total of my products. So this is, I can count by 10, so I'm going to skip count even over here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 5. So I did 75 products in my skip counting in 4 minutes. So Friday would be 75. So that's how you fill out the skip counting. I gave you some strategies on how to determine your nines, what makes nines extremely easy. If we look at some of the other multiplication, other products, they follow a pattern too. 3, 6, 9, 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7, 0. 6, 9, 12. What's 5 plus 1 is 6. What's 8 plus 1 is 9. What's 2 plus 1 is 3. That's the same as this. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 4 is 6. This equals 9, and this equals 3. So here, if we add our digits together, we go 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 3. I'm not sure if you picked that up right away, but look for patterns inside your multiplication here, and that might give you a little bit of better idea if you get something wrong and it doesn't fit the pattern. And it may help you determine products a little bit quicker. Give this a shot. Try and fill in and test yourself and see if you can improve each day.